start with a really gentle flow today. Just something that's relaxing and opening and restorative. So we'll start down in child's pose with our feet together, knees apart. Reach your arms long in front of you. Take a couple deep breaths. With each inhale, breathe into your back body. With each exhale, sink your hips back toward your feet. Inhale, reach your arms long in front of you. Exhale, soften in your eyes and your jaw. Let go of anything that's on your mind and just breathe. I'm going to walk our hands over to the right side of the mat just to get a nice stretch through the left side body. So as far as feels good. Keep length in your spine. Use your breath. Last breath. Start to walk your hands back to center. And then all the way over to the left side of your mat. So now opening up through the right side body. Breathe space into that right side. Length into the spine. Watch your breath come all the way into your belly and then all the way back out. Back to center. We're going to push up to hands and knees. Shoulders over our wrists, hips over our knees. And move into a few cat-cow, just a couple. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, curl forward. Again. Back to a neutral spine, tuck your toes, lift your hips, push back to your first downward dog, and just being really gentle. Bend your knees a lot at first. Keep your feet about mat width apart. Maybe pedal out your knees, bend one knee, keep the other straight, breathe into that leg, and then do the opposite side. So bend the other knee, straighten the first leg. Just giving yourself lots of space and grace to get open today. Maybe come back to center and then come all the way up onto your tippy toes. And then back down. Now reach your heels towards the mat, but don't worry if your legs aren't straight. On your next inhale, we're going to reach your right leg long behind you. Three-legged dog. And then on your exhale, bring your knee between your hands. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So you want to invite that right foot towards your left wrist, but it doesn't have to reach. That's just what you're encouraging. Stay up tall for a couple of breaths here. Sink into those hips nice and slowly and gentle. No rush. Stay here or bend your left knee. Reach back with your left hand to grab your left foot. Just come into a nice gentle quad stretch. Breathe deep. Be soft. And release your left foot. Walk your hands back to center. And then if you're ready, walk your hands forward, come into your resting pigeon. Keep your front right foot flexed, and that'll help to protect your knee. Maybe a little tight at first, but over time you'll slowly start to open up, be able to go in a little bit deeper, so no rush. softness. Last breath. Start to walk your hands back towards your hips and push back to three-legged dog. Shake out that right leg. Set your right foot down. Inhale your left leg up, three-legged dog. Big stretch here. And then when you're ready, exhale your knee between your hands. Come into your pigeon on this side. And this side might be totally different than your first side. Maybe tighter, maybe looser, but no worries either way. Take a couple breaths up tall. And if you'd like, bend your right knee and reach your right hand back to grab that right foot. Come into a nice gentle quad stretch. Never going to the point of pain. Just go to your edge and then back off a little. And then release your right foot. Walk your hands back to center and then come down to your resting pigeon. You can always use a little block or pillow under your forehead if you need a little more support. Each exhale, let go of something. And notice as your body gently relaxes into this pose. Last breath. Walk your hands back to your hips. This time we're going to swing the right leg around to the front. Extend both legs out in front of you. And just take a moment to shake out both knees. Come into staff pose. On your next inhale, reach both arms straight up in the air. And as you exhale, hinge forward at the hips. We're going to start with our knees bent and just keep our backs nice and straight. Over time, you may start to straighten your legs out, but no worries if that doesn't feel good today. Each inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink into the pose. Breathe, full breath. Stay here, or if you like, start to round your back forward now. And that's going to move the stretch more into your upper back and neck. So maybe that feels really good to you today. Maybe it doesn't. Listen to your body and do what's right for you. Breathe deep. Last breath. Slowly start to come all the way back up. Reach up tall, lengthen the spine, and then release your hands by your side. Bend your right knee in. Hug it in with your left hand. Inhale, reach up and over. As you exhale, come into a twist. Inhale to find length, and exhale, twist over. If you want, you can hook your left elbow over your right knee, but you don't have to. Let every breath have a purpose. Find length on your inhale. Exhale, twist in. Last breath. Inhale back to center. We're going to come to half frog. So bring your right foot back behind you. Left leg stays out straight. And just encourage that right knee to come down to the mat and press the tops of your right toes into the mat. We'll slowly come down to your elbows, and maybe you stay here. Or maybe after a couple breaths, you gently come all the way back down to your back, but only if it feels good. And then from here, if you want, you can reach your arms up overhead. Just allow yourself to soften into the pose. Breathe into any tight places. With each exhale, invite release. After your next breath, gently start to come up onto your elbows and then come all the way to sit up. Keep your left leg out front, flex your foot. Inhale, reach tall, and exhale, hinge forward. Reaching for that left foot, come into a forward fold. If you can't reach your foot, just grab your calf or behind your leg somewhere. Allow yourself to deepen in with each exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Rock those shoulders back. And then bring that right foot out in front. We're going to switch sides. So the left knee bends. Hug that left leg in as you inhale to reach up and exhale, twist over your left shoulder. If you want, you can hook your right elbow on the left knee, whatever feels good to you. Find space with each inhale, softness with each exhale. Back to center. We'll do half frog on this side. So left foot comes back behind you, encouraging that left knee and left toes to stay down on the mat. And slowly come back as far as feels good. Maybe your elbows. Maybe if you're ready, you can come all the way down to your back. But no worries, wherever you go is good. Your practice. Last breath. And slowly start to come back up onto your elbows and then all the way up to sit up. Flex your right foot and then exhale, hinge forward. Try to maintain a nice long spine. Of anything except for your breath. And slowly sit all the way back up. Stand both legs out in front. Shake out your legs. And then bend both knees. And come to roll all the way down to your back, nice and slow. And then once you get there, couple breaths, and then cross your left leg over your right. Bring your arms out to a T and then scoot your hips to the left a few inches. Let your legs drop to the right side, and if it feels good, gaze over your left shoulder. In a twist, our vertebrae are flattened, so they're really close together. And then when we release the twist, we'll have all fresh blood and nutrients between your vertebrae. We'll slowly come back up to center, unwind, scoot your hips back to the middle. Then invite that left knee into your chest. Keep your right leg flat on the mat. A gentle tuck to your chin, and this allows your spine to become nice and long. If you want, you can rotate your ankle both directions. And then release. Both legs out. Bend both knees. Cross your right leg over your left. Scoot your hips to the right a few inches. Arms to a T. And then let your legs fall to the left side. And if it feels good, gaze over your right shoulder. Deep breath. Detoxing all those organs. Wringing them out. Last breath. Come back to center, unwind your legs, and then hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out long. Gentle tuck to your chin, and if it feels good, rotate your right ankle around both directions. Fresh nutrients between the vertebrae. Both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Inhale one moment of self-love and gratitude. When you're ready, gently release into your Shavasana, your final rest. Just let everything go.